Hey everybody, it is Brian, Jeff, and John here. We are going to go over the new Milwaukee RipStop heated wear, and pretty cool stuff. What do we got, John?
Well, first off, Milwaukee's came out with their heated wear probably 5 years ago or so, and each year they've been making improvements along the way. They've been making their products better. They've actually gone from the heated wear to making the jackets better. Now this year they took another step in actually a great direction. They have a RipStop jacket. Now these jackets are going to be really useful on the work site, and this is a durable, very heavy duty jacket. Now this model right here, they have the 3-in-1 jacket, and the reason why it's a 3-in-1 is because they have the outer shell here, which is a heavy duty jacket, and inside they have the heated hoodie portion. So first off, on the outside here, this fabric is all made out of, it's a RipStop fabric. It's a 900 denier polyester, so it's going to be very puncture resistant, rip resistant, and some other areas they have, let's say underneath the arm here, Jeff, they have some other fabric here which is like abrasion resistant, but it's a lot more flexible, so you can move around with it right where you want to, so you're not all bound up and tight. Also, pockets on these. They've done a real smart deal with the pockets. They put this rubber coating basically on the edge of the pocket, because on the work site you have people putting tape measures and clipping things to your pockets all the time, pencils, pens, heck, even or knives, that have the pocket clip on them, and pockets wear out real fast when you're doing that day in and day out, so you're going to be able to protect the pocket that way. Another really cool thing with these is they were really thinking is all the zippers are metal, very heavy duty metal zippers and buttons and rivets. So now,
not only are these pockets going to be easy to put stuff on, but they're also easy to find if you're working.
Yeah.
You don't have to fumble around, fold over, and get in. They hold up. They allow your hands
right in. Yeah, it keeps it a lot more rigid, so your pockets are defined there. All right, now the jacket on this, you can take that off, Jeff. The jacket is not heated, okay? This is just basically a very, very good coat. And it's got a very nice lining on the inside of it, and a couple pockets for like your cell phone or whatnot. And Jeff right now has the heated hoodie on, and this is what comes with a 3-in-1, and this is heated. Again, this is like a polyester material here with some of the abrasion resistant material in the higher wear zones. And up here is your button. If you hold it in, that turns the unit on. It's 3 temperature settings. Red is hot, white is medium, and blue is low. And with the 12 volt battery, 2 amp hour is what comes with it. You'll get around 2 hours on low, around 3 to 4 hours on medium, and pardon me, that's the other way around. On low, you're going to get about 6 hours. On medium, you'll get about 4, and on high, you're going to get about 2. Sorry about that. And to shut it back off, you just hold it in, and it shuts off. Now, your battery pack is found on the outside of this, where in previous models on the hoodies, I believe they were on the inside. So it fits in this pocket, and this pocket is very large, which is something I like that they've done. They made them bigger because
I like to put, there's a converter that you can use the 18 volt battery on, so you can get a lot longer battery life if even on a 2.0 hour 18 volt, and you slide it in there and you're good just like that.
The 2 amp hour batteries on the 18 volts are nice because in the compact ones, because they're not real big. You put a big 4 or 5 amp hour battery, sure, you're going to go all day, but that's heavy.
Well, it's there, but at the same point, it all depends on what you're doing. If you're bouncing around working in tight quarters, you're not going to do it. But if you're sitting and you have the room and it's really cold, ice fishing, hunting
in the blind,
different things like that where you want the heat and you want it all day, or you want to have a phone charger going, it's awesome.
The nice thing about that, like Brian's saying, is if you've worn these and you have the battery go dead on you while you're wearing it, it gets cold real fast. I noticed that when I was watching my boy practice football. I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden it got really cold. I'm like, why is it cold? I'm like, your battery's dead. Oh, okay.
It turns off. But now, as you wear these jackets, it's very important that you wear them with very little underneath. Milwaukee basically designed this to have the heated area really close to your skin. So you don't want to wear a sweatshirt. Basically, you want to have a t-shirt under this, go in layers, and then everything else is going to help insulate to keep the heat really close to your body. And that's why John's noticing it immediately when it turns off, is because the heat is right there. It doesn't have to heat through another sweatshirt to get to you. It's right on your skin, so you know it's on and everything's warm.
So, like we said, this is a 3-in-1, and it's a really neat system. Nothing fastens on the inside, so they're separate and they free float on each other. But the nice thing is early fall, sweatshirt's all you need. And then if you go into like early winter, you might not need this and you wear just the jacket. But when it gets frigid out up here in Michigan and we've got -20 wind chill factors, you're going to triple up on this and stay nice and warm. Especially if you're working, it's going to be important.
So I've found, why don't you take that off and get the vest, but this is a nicer, if you're working, this unit is a little bit, or the hoodie Jeff's wearing is a little bit nicer because it has the abrasion areas on the elbows and in the front. But I really found the vest to be the total package for me. The heated areas on the vest are the same as where they would be in a normal hoodie or in a jacket.
One thing I wanted to say about this is Brian's got the hoodie on, and this is a little heavier duty than those hoodies. So if you've ever seen those hoodies before, this is a little heavier.
Right, yeah, totally different one. This is nice, but not workwear. It's good for underneath, but it's definitely not the same. This vest, though, is the same RipStop material, but it has the same heated areas as all the jackets. Everything is pretty much the same, but you can wear it anywhere. Under anything. It doesn't matter what you have.
The heated zones on this, which we should have mentioned earlier, there's a heating zone here, here, and if you turn it around, it's here. And they're carbon fiber heating elements. So these things are going to be durable and last.
And they're also washable. Everything that we have here is washable. Take the batteries out, wash them.
Washer and dryer safe. I've done it on the other jackets I've had, and I've had no issues. So you throw them in just like you would any other garment, and you're fine.
Remove the battery.
Remove the battery. Very important. And the battery holder.
Yes.
So you got those, and just to let you know, the vest does not come with a battery. It comes with a holder, and it comes with the vest, but no battery. And the jacket, the 3-in-1 jacket, does come with a holder and a 2-amp-hour battery and a charger, and it is also has a USB adapter on it so you can charge your electronics off. The vest does not have that same battery holder. It's just the battery holder and for the heat.
But I like the vest because you can use it anywhere. You can just wear the vest if you want to. You can use any other jacket that you want on top of it. I use this hunting day in and day out. It is just wonderful because you can control the heat. And I think their hunting one actually has hand warmers. The other version that I have, you have hand warmers in your pockets, which is really nice too, especially ice fishing.
It's great because it gives you the option to layer. And when you're out in the cold, and if you ever lived in cold areas, you got to know layer, layer, layer. That's important. You don't want to get into a situation where you start sweating and then you get wet and get cold. So if you start to get too hot, you can take a layer off. You could turn this down. You got all these options so you can control your comfort level.
Yeah, great options. If you into working outside, you want a little bit better, a little more higher quality, longer lasting heated wear, check Milwaukee's new RipStop line out. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and watching this. Give us a like, subscribe to our channel. We'll keep you up to date on different projects we have going on, different tool reviews, and also stop by our blog and our forum at WorkshopAddict.com. Constant giveaways going on there. Get yourself entered to win something. Have a great day.
Talk to you later.